actually forget always that I like to go in with some color corrector first. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my NYX color correcting concealer palette. spot concealing and also conceal under my eyes using the Fit Me concealer. I just don't know how to tap, not fast. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dot it on the areas that I think need some coverage. So I'm gonna start with the different little acne marks and then I'll move on to my eyes. Okay, so I think that's good to start for now. I'm gonna go ahead, make sure that doesn't dry out, and pull my hair back so I don't get any concealer there, and press the concealer into the acne marks. I find that really pressing it in with my fingers helps with covering it up more versus going over with a sponge or even just like doing circular blending. I feel like pressing gets the product onto the spot a lot better. At least that's what I've noticed for my forehead pimples, which I rarely get, and they really bugged me. But I stopped eating that chocolate as soon as I started seeing breakouts. So, just patting that in, like so. Nothing special, but just continuing to pat pretty aggressively onto my skin. And right there too. Okay, so what I don't like is, oh no, for things to start looking cakey or dry, like right here in the center of my face. I had a little dry spot, but worst enemy. Looking cakey. Okay. Oh man. My eyes are pretty dry too. I don't like that either. But it's okay, I don't think you can see it, so. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal underneath my eyes. Start with that. And use my fingers and my really sad flutter finger sound. And I'm dragging that up above my eye to use as a primer. For the eyeshadow, I should have done my eyeshadow first. Why do every time I sit down to record, I always forget. Eyeshadow first. Oh well. Darn it. Well, I can't go too crazy with eyeshadow now because it'll get all over the rest of my makeup. Welp. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade, which I don't use as much because it's a little too pink for me, but I use it to just brighten things up a little bit and as more of a light blank primer. So again, going in with my fingers, and I kind of like to look up when I pat this in, and I'll blend that up to my eyebrows because I tend to put at least the brow bone highlight there. probably dip back in. Okay, so just combing through there. Okay, so that's okay. I think, is this one darker? I think it's darker. Oh. I really need a new eyebrow gel. We're just gonna leave that be. And although the packaging is falling apart, today we're gonna actually go in with real mascara. And this is Almay One Coat Extreme Length. It's a pretty big wand. And I'm gonna pick up my little mirror so I can put this on at an angle and just blink, 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 blink. I really try to get into the root of the lash. Blink. And the other side. Just blink. 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 They look about even, and for the bottom lash, whatever's left on the wand, I'll carefully comb through those little lashes. Carefully, carefully. Carefully, carefully, just comb through. Oh well. So, let me try to pat out some of the little wrinkles that have been created under my eye. So, that's that. Next, I think we deserve some lipstick to cover up these broken pieces on my lips. So, here I have a ColourPop Luxe lipstick in the shade Happy, and it is in their cream formula. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it just like that. Let me look in the mirror to make sure I get it right. was about to say Burt's Bees. This is the NYX Butter Gloss. Let me check